Deep in Alaska, there's a creek so remote it's missing from most maps. For most of the year, it's a quiet ribbon of water winding through ancient forests, but for a few weeks, it transforms into a spectacle of life and survival. Millions of salmon, driven by instinct, return here to complete their life's journey. The water turns into a shimmering mass of red and silver bodies. This is nature at its rawest, a pilgrimage of determination and survival. The salmon have traveled thousands of miles, braving predators and storms, to reach this exact spot. Here, they will give life to the next generation. The sheer number of fish is staggering, so dense it seems you could walk across their backs. This creek's secret is a lesson in resilience and the unbreakable spirit of life. It's a reminder that wild places still exist, where nature is in complete control. These places are precious, living examples of how the world is meant to work. Standing on the bank, you feel humbled by the scale of this natural wonder. You are a visitor in a world governed by ancient rhythms. It's a privilege just to witness this spectacle. The creek is not just a stream, it's a river of life. Its secret is far more valuable than gold. It's the power and persistence of nature itself. To understand the creek, you must understand Alaska, a land of giants. Towering mountains, ancient forests, and endless wilderness define this place. The air is crisp and pure, untouched by pollution. The creek begins high in the mountains, fed by glaciers and cold springs. Its water is crystal clear, tumbling over rocks and through mossy banks. Ferns and wildflowers thrive in the dappled sunlight. This is a pristine environment, the perfect nursery for new life. Getting here is an adventure. No roads, no signs, just wild country. You might arrive by float plane, then hike for miles through thick bush. The weather is unpredictable. You're always a guest in bear country. Every step reminds you, this is true wilderness. The silence is profound, broken only by the creek's murmur and the call of eagles. There's no hum of modern life, just nature's soundtrack. Here, you connect deeply with the land. This wilderness isn't just a backdrop. It shapes and protects the salmon's incredible cycle. It's an essential part of the story. Alaska's wild heart beats strongest in places like this. The salmon's life is an epic of survival, beginning in the cold gravel of this hidden creek. A female digs a nest, lays thousands of eggs, and a male fertilizes them. The adults soon die, their bodies nourishing the stream. Months later, tiny 11s hatch, feeding on their yolk sacs beneath the stones. When strong enough, they emerge as fry, feeding on insects and learning the creek's unique chemical signature. This imprint will guide them home years later. As smolts, they leave for the vast Pacific, facing predators and powerful currents. For years they grow and survive in the ocean, only the strongest returning. Then, an ancient instinct calls them back. Guided by the Earth's magnetic field and their sense of smell, they find their home creek. The final journey is the hardest, swimming upstream, leaping waterfalls, dodging bears. They do not eat, using every last bit of energy to return. Their journey is a true test of endurance and resilience. Only a few make it back to where it all began. Here, the cycle starts anew. The salmon's journey is one of nature's greatest stories. During the salmon run, the creek becomes a living river of red, green, and silver. Sockeye salmon pack the water so tightly it seems alive. Their bodies thrash and leap, fighting the current with relentless determination. The sound is a roar, not just water, but millions of fish struggling upstream. Overhead, gulls and eagles circle, drawn by the feast below. The air is electric, filled with the raw, primal smell of life and death. As salmon die, their bodies release nutrients, feeding the entire ecosystem. The smell is intense, a scent of renewal and rebirth. Stand close and you feel the vibration of millions of fish moving as one. Dip your hand in, and you might feel a salmon brush past. You're not just watching, you're part of this wild event. The energy flows through everything present. This is the pulse of the wild, a river of life in motion. The salmon run is nature's symphony of survival. The salmon run is a dinner bell for the entire wilderness. Brown bears gather, fishing with skill and power. Some wade in the shallows, others snatch leaping salmon from waterfalls. Bald eagles swoop down, talons flashing, while gulls and ravens fight for scraps. Even wolves and otters join the feast. The salmon provide vital fat and protein for survival through the harsh winter. Smaller animals, like mink and dippers, also benefit. Nothing goes to waste. Every part of the salmon feeds the land and its creatures. Bears drag carcasses into the woods, fertilizing the forest with marine nutrients. Scientists find ocean nitrogen in the trees, a sign of the salmon's impact. The fish born here return to die, nourishing the ecosystem that raised them. This is the ultimate connection: ocean, forest, and life, all linked by the salmon. The feast sustains the wild in ways seen and unseen. Witnessing the salmon run changes people. Scientists, photographers, and nature lovers come not to interfere, but to learn. They stand in awe, humbled by the scale and power of the event. For photographers, it's a dream, capturing bears, eagles, and the spirit of the wild. Their images inspire others to care and protect these places. Scientists study the ecosystem, counting fish and tracking bear health. Their research helps us understand and protect fragile environments. Visitors move quietly, respecting the sacredness of the place. The salmon's struggle inspires lessons in resilience and purpose. This is a timeless ritual, older than memory. The experience leaves you with deep respect for nature's power. You realize you're a guest in a world that runs on ancient rhythms. The creek's story becomes part of your own. This hidden creek is a vital sanctuary in a world of vanishing wild places. Its pure water and intact forest create a perfect, balanced ecosystem. Remoteness protects it from human harm. The creek is crucial for the Pacific salmon fishery, feeding marine life and people across the ocean. Healthy creeks like this power entire food webs. Without them, salmon runs, and the economies and ecologies they support, would collapse. This creek is also a genetic bank for wild salmon, preserving diversity and resilience. Protecting it safeguards the species' future, especially as the climate changes. It's a living library of survival. The creek is a symbol of hope, showing nature's power to heal if left alone. Restoration efforts elsewhere aim to recapture what this creek still has. This sanctuary inspires us to protect wild places everywhere. Its health is a benchmark for the world. The creek teaches life's deepest lessons. First, purpose. Every salmon is driven to return home and create new life, no matter the odds. Their journey is a metaphor for our own. Focus and determination can achieve the impossible. Second, connection. Nothing here exists in isolation. Salmon link ocean to forest, bears to trees, and trees to the next generation of fish. It's a perfect web of life, reminding us our actions ripple outward. Third, sacrifice and renewal. Salmon die so their offspring and the forest can thrive. Their legacy is life itself. This cycle of death and rebirth is nature's core truth. Giving back is essential. Our legacy is what we leave for the next generation. The creek also teaches resilience. This cycle has endured for millennia through ice ages and change. Nature is strong but not invincible. We must be good stewards, protecting what nature cannot defend alone. The creek's lessons are humbling and profound. They call us to action and respect. This secret creek is a treasure, a fragile gift from the wild. Its survival depends on us. Human threats, pollution, dams, overfishing, and climate change endanger the salmon and their world. Even remote places aren't immune. We have a moral duty to protect them for future generations. Protection starts with respect and conscious choices. Support conservation, advocate for strong policies, and be a voice for the wild. We must keep wild places wild, resisting the urge to exploit every corner. Sanctuaries like this are the heart and soul of our planet. Strong protections and buffer zones are essential. The salmon's journey is a story of hope. Our efforts must be too. Let this creek inspire action and responsibility. We are the guardians of the river of life. Let it flow for centuries to come.